so. But he was always a laid back kind of dude. Mm-hmm. See, when he was the quarterback at UD, nobody was looking at him. Everybody was looking at the running back at the time.
Yeah.
And then Flacco ended up being bigger, and the running back got cut from every team.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Flacco, I remember when he got drafted. It's been a while since like the quarterback was like over 6'4".
Yeah.
Really got drafted.
Yeah.
That high in the draft and stuff. So, he got a good resume. He did good. Got him a Super Bowl.
That's it. Yeah, he the man. You go back to Delaware and any restaurant, his pictures is all over.
All over the place.
If it's the Fridays, if it's the Denny's, if it's the Wings, the Go, the Pat's Pizza, whatever it is, they got pictures of Flacco on every restaurant. From
That's what's up, man. So you already talked about the rappers. Like, who was your top producers?
Top producers. I can't see. I like the producers that created a sound.
Mm-hmm.
So the Neptunes.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, Timbaland.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Leslie is incredible. He might be my top favorite producer, Ryan Leslie, because this guy who has a Harvard degree didn't even use it just to do music, and he played like 50 instruments. If you ever look on YouTube of this guy in the studio, it's incredible. So I would say Ryan Leslie, the Neptunes, Timbaland. I gotta go with Rodney Jerkins.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Just Blaze.
Just Blaze,
and Swiss Beats. Those the legends, remember the GOATs, man. They all had a sound, man. You hear all them old samples Just Blaze used to do, and you hear what freaking Swiss Beats
did you see they
used to do.
They beat that?
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
I did one.
You did one?
I actually did one when I first moved here.
Did you record it?
It's on my page. I probably got it.
I gotta check that out, man, because I feel like that was legal.
It was fun, too.
Yeah.
I ain't win either. I was a little pissed how they rated it, but it was fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I networked with a lot of people, but it was just, it made me feel like battling back.
Yeah.
But just with the music, you know what I mean? But Swiss Beats' son, he's here every Friday.
Swiss Beats be here every Friday?
His son.
His son? Wow.
He's here every Friday.
So his son is following his footsteps?
Yeah, he's here every Friday at the studio. Swiss Beats came by here. It's probably been about 2 months now.
Mm-hmm.
But his son's here every Friday.
This was I seen that. Man, that was great for the culture.
It is, man. I gotta find that video. But I did one out here. It was right after my album dropped. And they was like, man, we heard you just producing now, man. You gotta come to this beat battle and let people know you're a real producer out here. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna win. But it was good, man. Shout out to the boy Joe. I think Joe Lamar, I think is his name. That's the guy that beat me. Young kid, but he was dope. He really was dope. He really shouldn't have won, but he was dope though. Producer battles, yeah, I'm into those though.
That's just like one day I just want to go and just witness it. Like it just.
I think more of the producers should do it, man. They should make it a like a monthly thing, man.
Because it brings out the best for each producer. And
I agree.
Like when each producer do that, that's how more sounds come, And it's just now, maybe recently you start hearing different sounds.
Yeah.
Maybe 3-4 years ago, everything sounded the same. And now you start hearing a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
With sounds and stuff like that. So I just feel like, doing things like that will not only bring fun back to the culture, but also like a unity and like just creativity, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's so many legends, man. that I grew up on, like, man, that dude is dope. The Scott Storches, like, people like that. And I mean, as far as the new guys, I like Mike Will. I like Zaytoven. Of course, Metro Boomin. Shout out to the like local producers here, like Smash David. I like Cool and Dre. I like Murder Beats. Who else I like right now? Shout out to my boy from Delaware, Sap. Sap got some records, man. He's probably one of the top producers from Delaware. But I mean, as long as you dope and creating, man, I bang with it. So everybody's a lane. It's so many. It's just as many producers as rappers. So it's just kind of like carving your niche and creating your sound. So I think now that I'm back doing music, that it's like now I can control when the music come out. Yeah. You know, it's hard as a producer to send your beats out and wait for somebody to get on them, and then they do record it, and then hope that that song they recorded gonna make their album, and it's just so many stuff in them. So I'd rather not give a person a single. I'd rather just work on a complete project with an artist and just put a body of work together. And just chase a single.
So what you see, before we close out the podcast, where you see yourself out of 10 years from now?
Probably running some form of multimedia thing. Like this facility here, we got a studio, we got photography, we gonna be doing podcasts. Like I really want to be like a walk-in record label, probably. All the information that I've gained over the years, I'd rather take that and put it into a artist, because we got all the resources to do it.
Well, if y'all need to be partnered up, I'm here, man. I always look out for the up-and-comings.
We need to do it, because it's like, when I was an artist, I didn't trust nobody, and I learned how to do everything myself. So if you look at any of my music, the artwork, my music videos, my girl edited my videos, bro.
Wow.
My last 2 music videos, my girl shot them. And
so she's good with the editing?
No. Just trained her to do everything I needed her to do.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that's the only way when you try and create a budget, and you know you got... So I always learned how to do everything. I used to shoot music videos. I still do photography. So I was just like, if I find an artist I could put all of these resources into, we could be a record label, man. We got the studio. We got the graphics people. We know how to distribute our own music. We don't need the labels. So
I be feeling the same way. Like I got my own marketing company. That came from as a DJ.
Right.
I had to promote myself. Pretty much.
Of course.
Instead of having somebody behind me. So.
Of course.
That's the benefits of being in the music industry.
That's it, man.
It helps you want to be diverse. It wants you to spread out.
So I own a branding agency.
Okay. Speak about that.
The Brand Castle.
Brand Castle.
So, at being an artist, all these years I never knew I was branding the whole time. Yeah. Never understood that. Because it just came second nature to me. And now,
branding right now.
There you go.
Shout out my boy Gabe. On the KM3 on the Prairie.
But yeah, man, I started the Brand Castle. We're a digital marketing agency, but we do everything from logo design to graphics to content creation, video production, web development. So it's just like, that's my bread and butter. So I want to be able to leave a legacy for my kids. I ain't have nothing given to me, so I'm like, I'll create a business that, I'll have kids one day. They got an early jump. They don't want to go on the branding. They ain't got to go on the branding, but they got to start at something.
They got somewhere where they go work at it. Like, you know what? I don't want to do branding, but I may want to.
That's it.
Do advertisement or.
That's it.
Just use this knowledge to be like, so when I become this athlete or this actor or whatever, I'm like, my dad could help me.
That's it, man. When I got into branding, why I like the branding so much is because it wasn't no specific niche. Yeah. Everybody I dealt with could be a guy who owned a taco truck to the guy that owned a martial arts studio down the street, a restaurant. It was no real. Everybody needs branding in business, regardless. So I think that's how I liked it. That it was no specific group that we could target. Everybody could use it. Whether you need social media marketing, whether you need logo design, whatever you need, video production, you need a 30-second commercial, you need Instagram analytics, whatever. So I'm just like, oh man, we can't lose with this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So everybody need it. So that was it, man. That's how the brand castle started. So that's my bread and butter, man. And I ain't doing music. I ain't doing that. I'm letting other people run that, but the brand castle, it's my baby.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? You got any shout outs before we close it up?
Man, shout out to my business partner at the brand castle, Errol Spence. Shout out to my girl, because she go everywhere with me. She keep me in line. Shout out to my whole Star Made Music group. Shout out to the makers, Rel Jerv, Nick Boots, Mr. E. Luke, Mr. Morris, Javano, Heartboy YC. And shout out to my A2F Studios fam, man. That's the facility we in right now. And I'll fight anybody who say their studio is better than ours in Miami.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to check it out. I've been to so many studios. One thing, though, about Miami, dude, a lot of studios are different.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them that's just South Florida in general. Like, each studio I go to is a different. Now I'm trying to find a home.
That's it, man.
You know, for the podcast. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah, man. It's a family vibe, man. And I think that's why I fit here, because like I said, I met with a couple studios. I met at Red Room. I met where Cool and Dre and them studio is, and everybody wasn't a family vibe. It was just like this is me here, this is him here. It wasn't like cohesive. So I was like, when I came here, it was like a family. So it was just like, it's just a bunch of people together creatively making music, man. It's no egos. It's no, I'm the best one here. Nah, if we know you, yeah, we like Friday nights we used to do a production session, 10 of us in the studio. We know everybody's weaknesses. We know Steve, he the best piano player we got. We know Chais might do the best drums, and Henny might do the best whatever. So when you put all them people together, the music is incredible that we creating. So it's just like you can't lose. So A2F Studios, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. This be your boy DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz Music, the podcast. You can check out the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Cast, FM. You be everywhere, man. But this be your boy DJ Anonymous with B2DADOT.
Yes, sir.
Episode 37, and we out.